I'm Taylor.
And we are Tesla. We are teens exploring science with a live audience. We are named after Nikola Tesla, a scientist who helped give us a better understanding of electricity. Wait. Oh, sorry. Technical error. We are named after Nikola Tesla, a scientist. This is a giant Tesla coil that's on display at the Museum of Science and Industry.
We are the science achievers from the community initiatives teams at the Museum of Science and Industry, and we are a live call-in show every Wednesday at 5 p.m.
Alrighty, this season of Tesla we'll be discussing the really cool science about things we just couldn't live without.
So we're talking about ice cream, because ice cream is really cool, and I personally cannot live without it, Maddie.
I wish it was ice cream, but no, it's not. I'm sorry.
Okay, let me think a second. Cool,
I will wait.
And I can't live without it. It's got to be sunglasses, because sunglasses make me look really cool, and I cannot live without them on a really sunny day.
No, not exactly. Here, I'll give you a hint if that's okay.
You're going to have to.
All right. These things, these really cool things grow very tall. That's one hint. Okay, they also live for a very, very long time. So, there you go. Hopefully that should be enough.
So they grow really tall, and they live a really, really long time?
Exactly.
Trees. It's got to be trees, Maddie, because trees can grow really tall and they live a really, really long time.
Exactly.
My grandparents have a tree in their backyard that's over 100 years old.
You are absolutely correct, Taylor. All right. Yes, we'll be learning about the science of trees, and we definitely couldn't live without them because they provide the oxygen we need to breathe. They also provide shelter for animals and birds, as well as food for them.
Wow, that's really cool.
Yep. All right. Did you know there are two types of trees?
I actually do know that, Maddie. Let me see if I can remember.
Okay.
What is it? They're the trees that lose their leaves during the fall or winter, right?
That's one kind, yes.
They are called deciduous trees.
Exactly. The other type of tree is called a coniferous tree. Coniferous trees never lose their leaves and keep them all year round. They're also commonly known as evergreen trees. Evergreen trees are, well, always green, as the name implies.
Oh, forever green. That makes sense. Most evergreen trees have leaves that look like needles.
Yep, like a Christmas tree.
Yes. We should show our audience some of the beautiful images that we have of these really cool trees.
I couldn't agree more. Okay.
Let's do it.
Alrighty, 1 second. This here is a diagram of a deciduous tree. One half is in the summer seasons and the other half is in the colder seasons like winter.
And you can see it, just like a deciduous tree, it loses its leaves in the winter, which is why it's so bare. But on this side, it's full of leaves, which provide shade for us.
All right, moving right along. We're going to show them a coniferous tree.
Wow, it does look just like a Christmas tree, Maddie, with all its needles on here. And this must be in the summertime because of the blue skies.
Exactly. These next batch of evergreens should look a little more Christmassy.
Wow, they're still the same trees as the last photo. They look like Christmas trees, but they have all the snow on them, they must be in winter.
Yep, it looks like a Christmas movie.
It does.
Very pretty. Alrighty. Alright, today we'll be learning about maple trees. There are over 120 different kinds of maple trees. Did you know that? There are also deciduous trees.
Oh, that's really cool. I see you brought along some really cool images.
Yep. And
Did those happen to be images of maple trees, Maddie?
Yes, they are.
I knew it.
You can see right through me, can't you?
Yeah, I can.
All right, why don't we show them to our viewers?
Let's do that.
Alrighty, back to the viewer. Okie dokie. This one here is the silver maple.
Oh, wow, it's really pretty. This image kind of reminds me of a cool summer day resting beneath a tree that's keeping me cool by providing me shade.
I bet you'd be wearing your sunglasses, wouldn't you?
How did you know, Maddie?
Well, you always love to keep up with fashion.
I do.
Well, underneath this tree, you wouldn't need them.
Really? I can see why. It's so big and full, and it probably provides you a lot of shade.
Yep. Moving right along, we have the Norway maple tree.
Wow, this is a really pretty tree.
Yep, this tree can also block a lot of sunlight and provide you a cool shaded area.
I guess I still won't need my sunglasses, huh?
Yep. Yeah, introduce that in.
Well, this deciduous tree blocks the sun's light, providing shade for you.
Yep. Hey, did you notice anything about the different shapes of leaves on the two different maples I showed you?
The shapes?
Yep.
I actually did. But you know what? We're going to learn more about that. So stay tuned after this break.
See you soon.
Hey, we're Tesla from MSI, and today we're doing Tree Science!
Hey Jonas, let's go check out some leaves.
Let's do it.
So since you're taller, why don't you try to grab one?
Alright. I got a few here, but I think this one's a little bit better. Alright.
So, it looks like this leaf sort of resembles an oval in a way.
Yeah, but you notice you have these serrated edges right here, so
Yeah.
kind of like a shark suit or something.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the planes right here, the off, just sharp point.
Yeah.
Hey, Maddie, I think we should go look at some of these leaves over here.
Okay, okay.
Look at this one.
Ooh, I like it.
I like it a lot too. Look at it. It has like a oval type sides. They're kind of rigid, don't you think?
Yeah, they're like toothy almost.
Definitely. What do you think about the bottom? I kind of say it's heart-shaped.
Yeah, it's kind of heart-shaped, though. It looks a little more like kind of like a teardrop when I think about it. Just like
I agree.
like an uneven teardrop.
Yeah, and then the top.
It's really pointy.
I think so too. It's really pointy at the top. This is a really awesome one.
Alright.
Oh, wait, can you see a good one? Oh, look at that one. Oh, look at it.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
I like the ridges, how it's big.
Yeah, it's got like almost like a star-shaped type of sides around it. It's really cool, and you can see the veins in it on the front.
Hi, welcome back to Tesla. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Alex.
So, we're back and ready to talk about tree science.
Okay, Sarah, where do you want to start?
Well, let's start with the bottom of the tree, or the foundation of the tree, which is called the roots.
Okay, I see you brought a diagram with you.
I did. So let's talk about those different parts of the tree,
Okay.
starting with the roots.
All right. So, the roots are an important hidden part of the tree. They grow underground and support the tree. They also absorb water and provide nutrients from the soil.
Yes, they do. And those roots lead up to the next part of our tree, which is called the trunk. The trunk transports water and nutrients from the soil to the rest of the tree, just like a straw takes water from the bottom of your cup to your mouth.
Exactly. Nice analogy. The part of the trunk that you see is called the outer bark. It protects the tree from fire, insects, and weather.
So the bark is like a tough protective coating or like an armor?
Yeah, exactly. So, the trunk...
Then our trunk divides into branches and twigs, with the leaves attached to the ends of our branches and twigs.
I know what leaves are for, Sarah. So, leaves are really cool because they collect sunlight to make food for the tree. Using sunlight and carbon dioxide in the air, the leaves make food for the tree and release oxygen into the air for us to breathe.
Oh, that's so cool! I didn't know that. You learn something new every day.
Yep.
So now I have an image of a silver maple tree.
All right, let's take a look at this image.
So let's think about the parts we talked about. The roots must be down here, but they're underground, so that's why we can't see them. And then here's our trunk. The next part was, what was it? It was the branches and the twigs, which you can kind of see hidden behind the last part, the leaves.
All right, how about we take a close-up look at a silver maple leaf?
Oh, that is a great idea, Alex. I just happen to have one on hand.
All right, so the flat, broad part of the leaf is called the blade of the leaf. The outer edges of the silver maple leaf have a wavy pattern.
Oh, that's so cool. I'm going to put a Norway maple leaf next to our silver maple leaf, and let's compare them and see how they're similar.
Okay, these leaves are in the same family, but they look different, Sarah.
I think you're right. Our Norway maple leaf is a lot wider than our silver maple leaf.
Yeah, that's right.
Now I'm going to put an American sycamore maple leaf next to our Norway maple leaf.
All right.
Alex, look at the top of the leaves.
Oh, yeah. So the American sycamore has a single peak, and a Norway has a broader peak.
Oh, that is so cool. They're like different, but the same. That's
All right.
awesome.
That is really awesome.
So speaking of leaves, leaves do something very special in the fall or winter time. They change color.
How about we take a look at a picture of a beautiful red maple in the fall, and when the leaves of the tree have turned from green to red.
Oh, that looks beautiful. I really like that red color. But did you know that leaves also can change orange?
Oh, that's my favorite color.
Yeah, but Alex, it's great that they change color, but why do they do that?
Well, I have an answer for that. The green pigment you normally see slows when the temperature and breaks down when the temperature cools, and the other pigments or colors are then revealed.
Oh, that's so cool. So they're really this color year-round, but the pigment's over it?
Yep.
Oh, that's so cool.
Okay, Sarah, I just had a thought. If we don't know how long it's been since the tree has been planted, how do we know how old it is?
Oh, well, you know what, Alex? I can answer that one for you. So, as a tree grows older, it grows wider, and rings can form on the inside, just like on our picture. Then those rings are counted to determine the age of the tree. So there are 2 different ways that you can count and see the rings.
All right, let's how about we take a look at that.
So the first way you can count your rings is by cutting the tree down, like our picture is here, which exposes the rings to the surface. So here's our diagram. Let's count how old our tree is and figure it out.
All right, let's do it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this tree is 8 years old.
Exactly, Sarah. But unfortunately, that tree will not be around any longer for us to enjoy because, we cut it down.
So is there another way to count the rings?
Yes, there is another way. So, we have a special instrument that we can insert into the tree that takes a core sample from the inside of the tree. The instrument makes a small hole in the tree, and that's what we use to take the core sample.
So the way that this instrument must work is you must spin this orangish yellow bar in a circle. This gray part here must be a hollow drill, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the drill goes deeper into the trunk of the tree and pulls out a core sample.
Exactly. Let's take a look at a core sample up close.
Oh, I see. So here's our hollow drill. This must be our core sample, and there's that bar that you spin around.
Yeah.
You know what? I just had a great idea, Alex. We should count how old this tree is with the core sample.
Great idea. Let's do it.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this tree is 15 years old.
Exactly.
That is so cool.
It really is. All right. So we covered a lot of tree science.
And we'll cover even more after the break. See you in a few.
All right. Hey, we're Tesla from MSI, and today we're doing
Tree Science!
Hey Jonas, let's go check out some leaves.
Let's do it.
So since you're taller, why don't you try to grab one?
Alright. Well, I got a few here, but I think this one's a little bit better. Alright.
So, it looks like this leaf sort of resembles an oval in a way.
Yeah, but you notice you guys these serrated edges right here. So
Yeah.
kind of like a shark's tooth or something.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the planes right here, be off this sharp point.
Yeah.
Hey Maddie, I think we should go look at some of these leaves over here. Okay, okay. Look at this one.
Ooh, I like it.
I like it a lot too. Look at it. It has like a oval type sides. They're kind of rigid, don't you think?
Yeah, they're like toothy almost.
Definitely. What do you think about the bottom? I kind of say it's heart shaped.
Yeah, it's kind of heart-shaped, though. It looks a little more like kind of like a teardrop when I think about it. Just like
I agree.
like an uneven teardrop.
Yeah, and then the top.
It's really pointy.
I think so too. It's really pointy at the top. This is a really awesome.
Alright.
wait, you see a good one? Oh, look at that one. Oh, look at it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I like the ridges. How it's big.
Yeah, it's got like almost like a star-shaped type of sides around it. It's really cool, and you can see the veins in it on the front.
Welcome back to Tesla. I'm Taylor.
And I'm Jonas.
So in this segment, we're going to talk about the uses of maple trees. The wood from a maple tree is considered a hardwood because it has broad leaves. This makes it good for making a lot of things.
Such as?
Okay, I can tell you that, Jonas. We actually have some images I'm going to place on the overhead. Well, actually, you are going to place on the overhead, so our viewers can take a look at them.
All right.
Image number 1. So what do you think this is?
I'm familiar with this item. I like to go bowling with my friends on the weekends. This is a bowling pin. The wood from the maple tree is used to make bowling pins.
Oh.
All right. So, moving on to image number 2. I'm familiar. This piece of equipment is used to play sports, where the batter grips the bottom end to hit a baseball. These are baseball bats.
Oh, I can see that. Did you know that the maple bat was introduced to the Major League Baseball in 1998?
I did not know. I just learned something new. Look at that. Look at that. You're educating me here.
I know, I am, right? Moving on to image number 3.
All right. Here we go.
This is a musical instrument you see being played in the woodwind section of the orchestra. It's a bassoon. Bassoons are made from maple wood.
Maple wood is also considered a tone wood.
Wait, Jonas, what do you even mean by tone wood?
Tone wood is a wood that carries sound waves very, very easily.
Oh, that makes sense. Let's move on to our last image.
All right.
These are also musical instruments.
These instruments make up the string section of the orchestra. They are the violin, the viola, the cello, and the bass.
Oh, that's cool. So maple wood is actually used in making these instruments.
Exactly.
That's really cool, Jonas.
All right, Taylor. I got a really good question for you. Do
Okay.
you like pancakes?
Okay, Jonas. That's a very odd question for you to ask right now, but I'm just going to tell you, I love pancakes. Why?
What is your favorite topping to put on your pancakes? Because my personal favorite is a little whipped cream with all, chocolate sauce in there. It's right on the mark.
Okay, Jonas, that's a lot, but I'm going to say maple syrup. Wait. Are you saying that maple syrup comes from maple trees right now?
Yes, we use the sap from the sugar maple to make delicious maple syrup.
Oh, and speaking of food, at our cookouts, the smoke from the maple chips are actually used to enhance the flavor of the food being cooked.
Exactly. So, maple trees are used in sports, music, and in cooking.
You're exactly right, Jonas. And we're going to learn even more about this right after the break, so stay tuned.
Hey, we're Tesla from MSI, and today we're doing Tree Science!
Hey Jonas, let's go check out some leaves.
Let's do it.
So since you're taller, why don't you try to grab one?
Alright. I got a few here, but I think this one's a little bit better. Alright.
So, it looks like this leaf sort of resembles an oval in a way.
Yeah, but you notice you have these serrated edges right here. So
Yeah.
kind of like a shark's tooth or something.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the fangs right here, the off, this sharp point.
Yeah.
Hey, Maddie, I think we should go look at some of these leaves over here.
Okay.
Look at this one.
Ooh, I like it.
I like it a lot too. Look at it. It has like a oval type sides. They're kind of rigid, don't you think?
Yeah, they're like toothy almost.
Definitely. What do you think about the bottom? I kind of say it's heart shaped.
Yeah, it's kind of heart shaped, though. It looks a little more like kind of like a teardrop now that I think about it. Just like
I agree.
like an uneven teardrop.
Yeah, and then the top.
It's really pointy.
I think so too. It's really pointy at the top. This is a really awesome one.
Jonas, let's look at the leaves over here.
Alright.
Oh, wait, you see a good one? Oh, look at that one. Oh, look at it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I like the ridges. How it's big.
Yeah, it's got like almost like a star-shaped type of sides around it. It's really cool, and you can see the veins in it on the front.
All right, we're back from this break. I'm Alex.
And I'm Cisco.
All right, Cisco, we learned a lot about tree science today.
Oh, we sure did.
So how about we have a little trivia challenge to see what we learned?
Oh, game on. Let's set up some game rules.
Of course. So, here's how this game is going to work. We're going to take turns asking each other questions, and then if you get a question right, we have a little tree back here which you can put leaves on, and the person with the most leaves at the end of the game wins.
Got it. Game on.
All right, Cisco, first question. Name the type of tree that loses its leaves in the fall or the winter.
The type of tree that loses its leaves in the fall or the winter. I know, that must be deciduous trees.
You are absolutely correct, Cisco.
Yes.
That is 1 point for you on this board. All right, here we go.
Okay, I have a question for you, Alex.
All right.
Name the type of tree that never loses its leaves.
The type of tree that never loses its leaves. Oh, I know. The coniferous tree, like a Christmas tree.
Right on, Alex. Good job.
All right, that's a point for me. All right, Cisco, next question. Are you ready?
I don't know. Let's find out.
What part of the tree makes food from sunlight?
The part of the tree that makes food from sunlight. Well, I know that the roots take in nutrients from the soil for the tree, and I also know that the trunk of the tree is used for protection.
All right.
Which leaves the leaves. The leaves must make food out of sunlight.
You are exactly correct, Cisco.
Yes.
That is another point for you on the board. I'm ready for my next question, Cisco.
All right, Alex. So we know that trees absorb carbon dioxide from the air, but they also release what other important gas?
Oh, maybe I was not so ready. What other important gas? Oh, oxygen. We need oxygen
Yes.
to live.
Good job, Alex. That's another point for you.
Yes. Okay, Cisco. Next question. So, name one way you can determine the age of the tree.
The age of the tree. Oh, well, as trees grow wider, they grow rings every year. So by counting these rings, we can determine the age of the tree.
I'm sorry, Cisco. That's absolutely correct. That's another
Oh,
point
you almost got
for
me.
you. 3 points, Cisco. You're getting ahead.
All right. Give me one way maple wood can be used in sports.
Not a big sports guy, Cisco, I gotta admit. But one way maple wood could be used in sports. Oh, I know. Maple wood could be used to make baseball bats.
Right on. Good job.
All right. That's another point for me. And we're tied
Ooh,
again.
it's really close.
Ooh, okay. Let's see if you can get this tough question. Name a way maple wood could be used in music.
Name a way maple wood can be used in music. Well, maple wood carries sound waves very well, so it can be used to make string instruments like violins, violas, cellos, or string basses.
All right, Cisco. You get another point.
Yes.
I am down a point again. Uh-oh. I gotta answer this next question right.
All right, the last question, Alex.
Okay.
Which maple tree is responsible for giving us maple syrup?
Oh, I know this one. It's on the tip of my tongue. Which maple tree is responsible for giving us maple syrup? The sugar maple! It's
Yes.
the sugar maple.
Oh, wow. Well, look at that.
Oh, Cisco. We tied.
We both have 4 leaves,
That means we both win.
so we both win.
Nice job, Cisco.
Nice job, Alex.
All right.
All right, well, we are Tesla from MSI, a science education show that meets every Wednesday at 5 p.m.
We will see you guys next week with some more exciting tree science. Bye.